So you're doing a moonwalk on the stage?
Yeah, I'm basically doing a stupid moonwalk on stage to silence, and people, it's hard to explain the way they were kind of looking at me, as if just like, oh, why are you doing comedy? Why? Get the fuck off stage. And I even looked over to the compere, who's just like, how am I going to get the energy back in the room? But it's funny because I had to keep doing it. It's like a minute of me just doing a stupid impression. Just silence. I mean, looking down at these women. These women that just sat there in the middle, like looking at their phones. It's like, it's this dick.
The urban gigs are hard though, aren't they? I mean, like,
but sometimes when I did okay. But because they do it, it's normally in events. It's normally rappers or something, or
there's definitely a different energy to an urban event, an urban gig, than there is to like whatever the other gig's called. Because, but generally, I just find that an urban gig, I've only done a couple of them, but generally people just generally aren't sitting there to listen. They're having a chat, they're buying their drinks, they're talking on their phones, they're just shouting shit back and forth. It is a tough gig, man. Like you know, if someone can go into a gig like that and control the room, you know, you'll take my hat off to them because it's hard. You know, I mean, who was it? Someone told me that I was at a gig and it was a bloke on stage doing his bit, and one fella's on the phone saying, no, there's some unfunny idiot on the stage. It's a bloke doing a moonwalk.
Some freak doing a moonwalk will be out in a minute. That was the compare on the phone. But then last I remember one I did, and before I was headlining. And I really didn't want that. And the act before me was a girl called Ruth Brown, who was in the final. Do you remember? Did you watch The Voice?
The Voice?
The Voice. She was in the final of The Voice. This was later on. I saw her on that, but just to show how.
With Tom Jones in that.
Yeah, just to show how good she was. And she went on before me and did the Whitney Houston, the Bodyguard song. Nailed it. Got a massive standing ovation.
Then a bloke started moonwalking onto the stage.
And then after that, I had to follow that. I was stood there like, how the fuck am I going to follow this? And they bring on the white guy with stupid impressions and shit jokes. And people were walking out in droves. And I just had to keep going. I was like, who the fuck decided the running order?
How did you get that gig?
I don't know what I'm down with it. I'm down on the scene.
Oh, right.
No, they saw me at the
White Gym.
They saw me at the comedy
It was
store.
on White Gym's on.
Yeah.
Anyway, what white comics when they do trying to, bridge the gap, if there is one, they call themselves like there's an American guy in it called White Boy. That's what he's called. His name's White Boy. Okay, like you want to get that when they see him on the stage, but not fucking blind. If they White Boy. But then he comes on stage and talks like a black guy.
Oh yeah. There's a guy called Ralphie May. He's like that. White guy, but he talks.
Yeah, he talks like something like a street guy.
Yeah.
You know, what's happening? I don't know. Why are you talking like that?
Yeah, probably some posh background.
Yeah, you come from public school, you prick.
But then I remember the first one I did. Normally it's Welcome to the Stage, Jimmy Bird, but it was Big Up the Next Homeboy, Pop Pop Pop, Jimmy Bird.
Whoops.
I was like, I really don't need that. I walked on, this little pasty me. Everyone's like, "The fuck is this guy?"
You walked on body popping.
I walked on trying to move, break dancing. But it was the week Michael Jackson died, and I thought it'd be quite funny to make some comments about that. And it just backfired big time.
That's going to backfire, isn't
it? Yeah. Well, in my head, I thought it was going to get some laughs. But the whole room just turned on me.
No, they're going to, man. Don't forget, Michael Jackson used to be black.
Mm. Yeah. They're like, it's too soon, mate. And then for the rest of my set, I was just doing jokes about them all having big willies and just sucking up to them for 10 minutes. They wouldn't
literally just sucking their cocks.
I had to suck the cocks just so they'd let me leave the room alive. Like, get shot mid-joke. That's the only gig I had to wear a bulletproof vest. Pick up the next homeboy. Pop, pop, pop.
Pop, pop, pop.
James Bird. So, hi, guys. Have you ever done those gigs? You have done a couple of them.
No, I've done a few. I've done a couple of them gigs. I've enjoyed them. They've enjoyed me. I've enjoyed being there.
What's the toughest?
Thank you, guys.
What's the toughest gig you've had? Have you got any horror ones?
I'd done a gig in front of like a load of old posh people, and I was by the bar and heard a lady say, I just got off stage, and there was a break, and I heard a lady say to the bloke next to me, "God, that last act was awful." It was me. Yeah.
Well, she said that to you.
No, she said to the bloke standing next to me. She didn't know I was standing by the bloke. When he moved out of the way, there I was, standing there, just eyeballing her. That was me. Got a problem, bitch.
She probably knew you were there.
Yeah, she knew I was there.
You just
I hate them bad gigs, man. Like I hate them. But I mean, I've had a gig once which was so bad that I asked the guy, "Is there a fire escape?" Because I wanted to get. I didn't want to walk back past the stage. The only way out was back past the stage in front of the people. And it was terrible. It was the one where the guy came over to us afterwards, and I was standing next to Julian, Dean, and Scott Adams. I was in the middle, and a promoter came over to us and said, "Guys, great gig," and he gave Julian a card, and then he just passed over a card past me to Scott, just leaving me,
pats you on the head,
standing in the middle. That is the worst moment. Oh. That's the worst. I'll be honest. I've had worse moments actually than that, but at the time I was only new act, but still that hurt.
I had a similar one with that where it was me and two other acts, and they took photos of the other two. And I had to stand there, kind of, and just make me shuffle out the way. So
sorry, mate, could you get your shoulders in shot?
Oh, it was so low. I had to kind of stand there and just feel it, like twiddling my thumbs, watching them have a photo shoot. I should have just edged into the back.
You were driving them home as well.
I just said, "Do you mind if I get in the picture?" No, mate. They get me to take the photos. Oh yeah. Just hand me the camera. Take some pictures, mate. Oh, you were an act. Oh,
you were on. Sorry, mate. I just thought no one was laughing. I thought it was over.